Every year on February 2nd, we observe World Wetlands Day. But honestly, it's way more than just a day on the calendar. It's this global reminder of something so basic, so essential to our survival. It's a day to really think about what some people call the very heart of life on our planet. So let's dive in and figure out what that really means.
So if we're going to talk about the Earth having a heart, you got to ask, where is it? Where does that pulse of life actually beat the strongest? And you might be surprised by the answer. It's not in the deepest parts of the ocean or in those huge sprawling forests. No, it's in the critical spaces in between.
The answer is wetlands. These are these incredibly dynamic places where water, soil, and life all crash together. I'm talking about swamps, massive lakes, those tangled mangrove forests, and winding rivers. If wetlands are the heart, then all these waterways, well, they're basically the planet's circulatory system.
Now, what these ecosystems do for us is it's so crucial, but it often flies completely under the radar. They are, without a doubt, the unsung heroes of our planet, doing all these essential jobs that keep everything running smoothly.
And the work they do is just incredible. Think of wetlands as the Earth's giant natural kidneys, constantly filtering and cleaning our water. They're also massive storage units for carbon, locking it up so it stays out of the atmosphere. And when huge storms roll in, they act like a natural sponge, protecting whole communities from devastating floods. Oh, and of course, they're just absolutely packed with life. And that last point, it's kind of mind-blowing. A full 40% of all the world's species live and raise their families in wetland ecosystems. That is just an insane concentration of biodiversity, all squeezed into these one-of-a-kind environments.
But here's the thing. For all of their importance, wetlands are facing this quiet but absolutely devastating crisis. The reality of what's happening to them is, well, it's deeply alarming, and it's something we really have to look at head on.
So after hearing how amazing and vital they are, you just have to ask, right? What's the real story? What is actually happening to the heart of our planet?
Okay, here's the tough part. The harsh truth is that wetlands are vanishing faster than any other ecosystem on Earth. Faster than rainforests, faster than coral reefs. We are losing them at a truly terrifying speed.
Let's try to put that into perspective. Since just 1970, and that's within the lifetime of so many of us, more than half of the world's wetlands have been completely wiped out, disappeared, gone. That's a catastrophic loss in such a shockingly short period of time.
So what's causing all this? Well, the culprits are probably going to sound familiar. We've got development for cities and farms that just paves right over them. We've got pollution that poisons the water. And then you have the huge overarching effects of climate change, which throws that delicate natural balance completely out of whack. But look, this is not just a story about loss and doom and gloom. This is a call to action. It has to be. We all have a shared responsibility here to step up and fight for these vital parts of our world.
And the solutions, they're not some impossible, complicated thing. They start with real actions we can all get behind. Things like actively caring for our mangrove forests, working to preserve the health of our lakes, protecting rivers from pollution, and, just being smarter about how we use water in our own lives every single day.
The stakes here are they're as high as they get. Because when we let wetlands get destroyed, we aren't just losing some pretty scenery. We are actively taking apart one of our planets and, frankly, our own greatest natural defense systems.
So, let's try to make World Wetlands Day more than just another day we mark on the calendar. Let's make it a constant reminder of that deep, unbreakable connection between our own well-being
and the health of these incredible places.
In the end, I think it all boils down to this really simple but powerful idea. Wetlands are life. They are the beating heart that keeps so much of this planet going. And that life, it has to be protected. The only question left is, what role are you and I going to play in protecting it?
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.